Oh, hello. Yes, am I through to Hesketh Park Congregation, Southport? I'm on
You are
jw.org.
indeed.
Oh,
Yes,
great.
of course. Yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you. My name is Robert. I'm on your website. I was given some literature quite some time ago when I spoke to people at the cart, and I've been sort of looking and trying to learn a bit more. Is it possible to help?
Right. Of course it is, Robert. Yeah, by all means.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, just as we've been helped in the past to
Yes.
understand a little bit more clearly the Bible. So we're absolutely prepared to try to help other people,
Thank you. I'm curious about prophecies that the Watchtower's made in the past for the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of the end of the world. I mean, for instance,
Yeah.
the Millions book. I managed to buy a copy of this.
Yeah.
Millions now living and will never die. On page 88, it says scriptures definitely fix the fact that there will be a resurrection of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and other faithful ones of old, and that these will have the first favour. We may expect 1925 to witness the return of these faithful men of Israel from the condition of death.
Yes.
But Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob didn't rise from the dead in 1925. I'm kind of a bit shocked, sir.
Right, yeah. Well, you may or may not be aware of a very helpful scripture in, I think it's Proverbs 4 verse 18, that talks about the light becoming increasingly brighter
I'm not
as
talking
time goes by.
I'm not talking about light. I'm talking about prophecy.
Yes.
You see, anyone could use that as a get out of jail free card. If you play Monopoly, there's a chance card called the get out of jail free card. And if you get sent to jail, you just hand in the get out of jail free card. Any religious group could say, well, we're not responsible for our actions. We have a theological get out of jail free card, Proverbs 4:18, which we take out of context to mean that no one can hold us to account for what we teach. The Mormons could say that. The Mormons prophesied that the millennium was going to be established and the resurrection would happen in the second coming about 100 years ago, and that the new Garden of Eden was going to be, I think, established in Missouri. Well, it didn't happen. It was a false prophecy. The Mormons were wrong. But they could say, well, Proverbs 4:18, the light gets brighter and brighter. It's just a cop-out. It's a get-out-of-jail-free card. If you're going to speak in the name, I mean, does the Watchtower speak in the name of Jehovah God as his representative, yes or no?
Well, I think that on these matters, I'm convinced that the Bible speaks the truth. And nothing will ever take me away from that conviction.
I'm not asking about the Bible. I'm not asking about the Bible. I accept the Bible.
When you rang me up originally, I was under the impression that you might have wanted to know a little bit more about the Bible in a way that we would come and help you to understand the Bible. But we have to agree to disagree on the matters of which you speak.
Matters of what? All I've done is quote your literature. So I'm not agreeing with your literature. I'm quoting your literature to you, which you no longer believe and which I don't believe. Both of us think the millions now living will never die book on page 88 is wrong.
I appreciate your call, and I understand your absolute sincerity in what you're saying. But I'm not prepared to carry on our conversation.
Is that because you're not sincere?
Thanks very much indeed.
Is that because you're not sincere?
Well, I'm not. I know in my own mind what the truth is.
What is the truth?
So you know in your own mind what the truth is.
What is the truth?
From your
I haven't been talking about the truth. I've been quoting your literature. What is the truth?
As I say, I'm a busy person. I have to go out now. So if we should ever meet you in our ministry door to door, we'll very, very happily have a chat with you. Or if you want to come along to one of our Kingdom Hall meetings...
You sound like a salesman.
Feel free to do so.
You sound like a salesman who's selling a dodgy product and is lying to the customer.
Right, well, thanks very much indeed for your call.
Why are you afraid? Why are you so afraid?
Bye-bye now. Bye.
Why are you so afraid? Why are you so afraid?
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Don't run away. I was going to go on to quote the Watchtower the Awake magazine, 22nd of May 1969, page 15, which points to at the time they believed that Armageddon was going to happen in 1975. So this Awake on page 15 says, if you are a young person, you also need to face the fact that you will never grow old in this present system of things. Why not? Because all the evidence in fulfillment of Bible prophecy indicates that this corrupt system is due to end in a few years. Of the generation that observed the beginning of the last days in 1914, Jesus foretold, this generation will by no means pass away until all these things occur. Well, on the 22nd of May 1969, I was 8 years old. And it says, if you're a young person, you need to face the fact you will never grow old in this present system of things. Well, I have grown old. I'm now in my 60s. Isn't this a false prophecy? And isn't it sad how they cannot dialogue about the claims and the claimed authority of their Watchtower Bible and Tract Society and their governing body? They cannot discuss and hold a two-way dialogue, a conversation on their beliefs. All they can do is preach in monologue, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm supposed to shut up, and they just talk in monologue. How sad.